Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 60 of the Craving Crypto podcast. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about my expectations for the cryptocurrency markets in 2019. So let's get right into this. So we are back at our favorite chart, the total market capitalization, with our support and resistance boxes. And we are looking like we're starting to get somewhat of a bounce off of this lower trend line that we were talking about that has proven to be support along the entire bear market here. So you guys were watching the support level. It's also coinciding with the negative 158 level on the MACD, which was the same level that allowed us to get some relief from the short-term downtrend at this major support level at the $198 billion level in the past. If we can get the same kind of move off of that level on the MACD, we'd see another bounce from that as well. Overall, the total market cap is looking very good on the short term, and if you go to coinmarketcap.com, things are starting to pick back up. Ripple is really the only one. Well, I mean, Stellar is a tiny bit down as well. But we have quite a few of the bigger coins right now popping off. We even have Bitcoin Diamond up 12% right now, which is our top mover for the day. So let's get right into the Bitcoin Diamond technical analysis. Just pull this up right here. You guys, the target for the total market cap is the same. 198 billion is our short-term target. Remember, we're watching for some type of an inverse head and shoulders structure. So we're watching for the market to go up towards those resistance levels and possibly reject. So that's kind of our current take on the total market cap. Now, let's check out Bitcoin Diamond, because here's our top mover. Nexo was the second best for the day, and Nexo is doing pretty dang good, I must say. It's up around 12% as well. Now, Bitcoin Diamond is one big dump. It's very, 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 very dumpy, very low volatility. This whole range right here has a lot of pump and dumps. It's not something you'd really want to trust it if you're buying during a pump day at all, because it has a history of pumping and then wrecking anybody that FOMO'd at any point in time, as most markets do. But this one specifically has had a pretty big consolidation period, and these volume spikes are starting to get a little bit bigger right here, closer to the same size of the volume spikes we saw back here. So we could see something start to pick up here, but you guys, we definitely want to see some type of an uptrend forming. If you look right here, there's just a clear and obvious downtrend currently in this market with Bitcoin Diamond. So what we really want to see is a higher low, higher high pattern forming before you'd really want to get in on this, because if it's just always showing history of going down, there's no point in wasting your capital on that coin. So as far as Bitcoin Diamond goes, I wouldn't get in on it at all. We can drop onto the 2 hour. It may, you guys, this could easily pump down here, because this is some Elliott wave structure right here. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if it does a little bit of pumping. But I'm just saying, in the bigger time frames, this is not one that I'd be investing in until we get some type of a better trend. Yes, on the shorter time frames, we could have some type of a pump and dump or some type of a move right here as we're picking up right now. But it's just not one that I'm really looking to play. We can check out Nexo, though, because Nexo has been one that we've been watching a little bit closer here on the top mover list for a minute. So I do want to check this one out, because it is nice looking, very nice in my opinion, as we've gotten a lot more of a rounded out shape right here. What I would love to see is a big volume spike come in and then a higher high, higher low pattern to really confirm that this is a bottom right here, anywhere in this support level that we bounced and rounded off of right here. So if we can start to curl back up and pick up in volume, that's what I'd look for with Nexo. This one's a little bit more promising, the Bitcoin Diamond on the bigger picture. That's kind of some thoughts right there for those two coins. Now let's talk about Bitcoin for a second and my expectations for cryptocurrency in 2019, because I really feel that this is a subject that I should touch on. I was thinking about it today, and just like how hectic it was at the top of the market in 2018 and how sobering it is as the prices have dropped significantly right now, and like the reality of all the situations, and you start to look back on things and see all the mistakes that you've made, or start to look back and see where you can improve. And you guys, I just feel when I think about it, there was a lot of expectation put on 2018. If I remember with 2017 crypto, there was a little bit of expectation, but it just kind of happened. It was just the people that knew about it were watching it, and then the cycle started, and everybody that was in on it started to get in on it and tell their friends. And then through 2017, a lot of people that were part of crypto made a good chunk of money. And then 2018 comes around, and because people made so much money in 2017, I feel like we put a lot of expectation on 2018 to have that same kind of juice to it. And really, looking back on that, that was a bad thing to do. You know, I remember like me and like a lot of creators in the space, we're all just as guilty as the next, I'd probably say. A lot of people made predictions and got really excited, and the nature of the market would allow humans to do that. It was at the maximum point of euphoria in the entire cycle. So there is like a little bit of forgiveness because of that, but my advice to everybody as we go into 2019 is to have no expectation. And this also applies like a lot when you're looking at things for, you know, if you're trying to get something new in your life, or it doesn't have to specifically apply to trading, but expectation can cause a lot of disappointment. So the best thing to do is just be aware of all of the variables involved and understand both possible outcomes. Know what you want, but don't expect it, and don't be disappointed if that's not the way that it is. And that's really something that I feel will help a lot of creators and a lot of people in 2019 keep a more clear head, make better trading decisions. You guys, right now with the markets dropping off as they have and everything retracing right now, it gives us a lot of opportunity to level out our heads and create new beginnings and make more of a reality, talk about the real problems in crypto, fix the issues that needs to be fixed, the scaling problems, the discussions that need to be discussed, and just be real about cryptocurrency as a whole and everything that has to do with it, you know, the regulatory aspects, all of that, because in 2017 we were just too intoxicated by the nature of the markets, and this, as much as it hurts our portfolios and our bank accounts, it's something that we can always look back on and be like, you guys, we learned from this, we can take all of this, and we're going to move forward in a better, more honest, more clear reality of what cryptocurrency is and what we are going to do with it. With that being said, I think there's going to be some freaking amazing stuff happening in the cryptocurrency space across the board, a bunch of new inventions, a bunch of new things that are going to blow people away, stuff that we can't even start to fathom yet are going to start popping off across the map all over. This is a highly undervalued space. There's a lot of exciting things to come. So you guys, just understand that I do have full faith in the future of cryptocurrency, but remember, expectation can cause disappointment, and it's valuable to not put too much pressure on yourself or the future of life, because you can't control it. You can only act based on whatever happens. Before I tune out, today is the last day of the Black Friday sale, so click in the description below and get 40% off on the 1 year and the lifetime, and up to 60% off on the mastermind before that is over, like I said, tomorrow morning.
Hey, thank you so much for tuning in today's episode. I hope that you learned something. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to drop them in that box below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next videos. As always, stay profitable out there.